Hello, this is Tegan Fusey, and welcome back to another live stream. And yeah, so just wait for a few people to get into the stream, and then we're gonna be going to drawing as always. But I do have something to show you guys, something which I found earlier today, which I thought was quite fascinating, and I'm not too sure what it really means. So hopefully, maybe like one of you guys can actually help me out and decide what it actually really means. Something from Sophie Campbell with a mutant project. I'm not too sure, but it involves giving money away, so if you're not. Kim Pross is here. Hello, how are you? 2012 or Rise of Timothy. We're both Nickelodeon. Probably 2012. Okay, so give it one more minute, and then we're gonna go straight in looking into that thing which I found, which could be interesting, could be not. I will just leave up to you guys, but oh boy, yeah. So yeah, how's everyone? Hope everyone's doing good. Hope this week and all that, and yeah, been a pretty interesting week. Yeah. Although you should look forward to Saturday, there's a new motion coming out. Yeah, yay! I actually spent money. Yay! uh, um, but yeah. Um, but did you read any of the free comic book day comics digitally? No, I couldn't find any. Like the tell one. I got the or I'll say Paul. I got onto Sophie's like bath page, or basically like a Patreon page. Got the first 5 pages, and then it didn't go on digitally, so I had to scan my comic in, and it was pretty interesting. And it was one thing which I did find was that some of the pages had different colours to the original to the online version. So that's still a bit of trivia. But I just thought you might like to know. Who will win Timothy or Justice League? Justice League. They were added yesterday with new comics. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That thing might be a good time to show you the thing which I found. Um, so the thing I found was his mutants in the next expand the mutant animal team TTRPG. I don't know what this means. I hope someone can explain this to me. Because this is supposed to be like a. I don't know if it's supposed to be like part of that ball game they do with the tell stuff and and that into it. Because then they have all these different rewards, like get a digital book with mutants in the next, with the play success mutants in the next. But I don't know if you get like anything with it instead of just like a digital book, because if I'm getting if what's the highest one which I could pay for? £63 for a digital book in using the Next, a physical book I'm using the Next. So what's the point? Give me a digital one then. Place set and access using the Next. Community contribution now next. What does that do? Community content. Custom animal. What does that mean? And these all during different times as well. So I'm really confused what this all means. Oh, Carl here. Hi. Hey everyone. Yeah. Hi. How are you? I hope you're doing good. Um. So yeah, this is all. So not exactly too sure what this really means. So this is supposed to be like a RPG thing, and that's cool. But like, if you're not getting anything with it, other than I'm not too sure what you get with it. But like, it's interesting enough. Yeah. Okay, yeah, let's get on to the more interesting part, shall we? And let's start drawing or colouring in. This week's one is a bit more standard, I'd say. Yeah, the shared right screen. So yeah, this one we're just gonna be drawing in Ref and Leo because well, I need to. That's more or less it. And yeah, and so yeah, this is actually nearing completion now. This is I got like I wrote it out, got a few more scenes in this little bit. Then it's got to add like a few scenes here and there for certain scenes, and then another little fight scene, and then this project's actually nearly done. Do you think you'll like the Timothy 2023 movie, Woven Out the Shadows? Ooh, not too sure. I think that really depends on. I think I'll probably make my decision, like saying if I will like it more than that one movie when like a trailer comes out, because at the moment it's sort of hard to say just going off a like few images without kind of like seeing any like things like that. Royal Twin Twelve Tales. There's a project that's coming up in the next few years, shall we say, that will involve the 2012 Turtles, and you will like it. That's all I'm going to say about that. Hopefully that gets you excited. And yes, that because it's also something to do with a multiverse and stuff. It included 2007 Turtles and other versions of Turtles. So yeah, you might want to be a lookout for that. But one day we'll begin to the 2012 Turtles and all the other versions of Turtles. But that's all I'm going to say about that little project. That's all you need to know about that to keep you very interested and intrigued by it all. Hopefully that gives you enough information to be like, oh yeah, I want to stick around for that. And that's really all we're going to get really out of me from what that project is going to be. Hopefully you will like it. Hopefully. Yeah. So my plan is to hopefully get this both of these totals done by tonight, but because they're not like big images, hopefully I should be able to get them done. Also because they've more or less used like the same like colors, it should be easy-ish, I'd say. I should be able to get done quite quickly. What voice actors do you want to see in the 2023 movie? I already made a list on that actually. There's a video on my channel about going to like the fan cast and all that. It's my channel if you want to go watch that. Like, it has more or less like my dream cast in terms of like who I'd like to have in this in like movie or TV show. Like, if I could have any voice actors, those ones would be the ones which I would choose. Just because I feel like they will probably be the best ones in terms of like portraying the characters. Timothy 2012 Alvin Chipmunks. Timothy. I mean, I haven't really seen even though I've seen the show, I don't like Alvin Chipmunks is okay. It's not really anything too outstanding all that. Negativity Moon and Manhattan. Oh, that'll be good. The only thing is if I could that's quite interesting. Oh, I mean, that could more or less like if you get those ones in, but like no, like IDW figures, then they could possibly stand as like a really good holder figures for like IDW ones. Ooh, that could be quite good. Oh, just imagine have all that costume shredder. Oh, that could be quite nice. Ooh, yes. Yes, I would. If they did those figures, I would buy those ones just because I really like the IDW version. And if they don't get IDW versions, then that's probably like the best we'll ever get. And well, I'm not gonna complain about that. Oh, that could be quite cool. I guess they could also do like the those alternate costumes. I was quite sad like I couldn't get those, and also really quite surprised that like there was no other alternate costumes as well on there, other than just play around with the four toes. But if you got a deluxe version of the game or whatever it was, you can play those ones. So yeah, I might be able to stay. I might be able to stay long because I'm searching for a job. Oh well, good luck. I hope things go good and hope you're able to get one. Yeah, like if you can't stay for long, then that's fine. Like your real life is more important than me. I'm sad to say that. Sequel Team and T. That'd be cool to have. It's just for like I feel like it's been like like the 5-6 years since we've had it. Possibly coming up to like nearly 10 years of that game coming out. So I feel like it's very unlikely, but at the same time, with like the way that things come back nowadays, I wouldn't put it past them. But like I feel like there's been more than enough time for a sequel to be made. So I don't know. I'll be happy to play it, and if they do actually make it. But for some reason, I don't think they will, and that's a real shame, really. I might not be able to. Oh, you've already said that. Oh yeah. You'll win 2003 Cry or 2012 Cry. Ooh. 2012, just because she's got like the mutation of the snake stuff. If it wasn't for that, then I'll have to say that would be a pretty even fight. And maybe 2003 could potentially get the win. But I think just because like 2012 one has the snake stuff on or mutation with her, that still gives her like an unfair advantage to all. So yeah. But yeah, it wasn't for that. And I was pretty safe that it'd be like a pretty even fight, I would say. But yeah. Okay, we're actually getting through this quite fast. 2 minutes in, and we're about 20% done. Which April do you think is sort of? I'm not even gonna answer that because, well, no. Yeah, no, I'm not answering that. You can answer it if you want to. Like, if you want to, that's down to you. And pretty interesting to see like what you think. I'll probably gonna say you're probably gonna go 2012, but I am not answering that. But yeah, it's like this one person who comments a lot. You know, he comments a lot. I can't remember his name. The other day he put like saying like he had a crush on Regenta and Alapex and like Jenica. Like you get into that and it's cool, but just why are you telling me this? 2007 Karine, 2012 Karine meet. That'll be cool, I guess. Like, yeah, I don't really know what else to say other than yeah, it'd be cool to see. Yeah. I wish I could say more than that, but yeah. Okay. Yeah, we're getting through this pretty fast. So concerned why. Clone action figures. Oh, but what ones do you mean? Do you mean the DuckTales, or do you mean IDW Clone Turtles, potentially Clone Turtles, potential DuckTales? You don't like my questions? No, I do. It's just well, I'm giving my answer about it. What? Don't what? I don't like you. No, I do like your questions. It's just what? I'll just give my answer about what I think would happen and all that. Okay. Let's do that. Okay. IW Clone Tail figures. Oh, they would look so cool. Oh yeah, like there's what bandanas and all that. That would be pretty cool. The only thing is that I'll probably just stick to like the names with the weapons. I wouldn't be bothered to just go and just say, oh, just Leonardo with nunchuckers and all that. Yeah, it's cool to have them all in like different weapons and all that. I just thought that's going to be a bit too confusing for people, so I'm just going to stick to calling them who they are with the. Yeah, or maybe in time I might actually remember who they're supposed to be, but then it's probably going to confuse me with like the real turtles. But that'd be cool though. Tales of Timothy and Battletoads. Ooh. I'll probably go with Tales of Timothy just because I feel like that has a lot more to offer. Even though Battletoads was like okay and all, I don't think there's really too much to tell there. Like I know you've got, or I'm still doing Shredder Wars, but like I wish they would have expanded and done a lot more with it. Like Tales of Timothy has so much potential to tell like weird and wacky tales. But like the biggest problem with Tales of Timothy is like it's just one season, and that's sort of like the final season. It's sort of like, why would you do this as a final season when like you could do so many other different things? Or but then to just have it like things like what, like 5 little stories, which must have been quite good and all. It's just it annoys me because like it was like, oh, like as a final season, it was pretty meh. But like when you look at the stories they're trying to tell, they're pretty cool. It's just, why final season, you know? Just go text. Facebook, piss off. Okay. If Toronto come back, what would your reaction be? I'd actually be quite surprised, just because like I mean the only real versions that sort of had like a comeback is sort of like the Mirage Turtles in a way, and Mirage 987 and the 1990 movie. So like I'll be quite surprised with it, because like those are the ones which will come back, but like, they've been around for quite a while and they've still been having their like come back here and there. So I'd be quite surprised about it, because I wouldn't expect anything to come back like so soon after being finished. Even though it's been like 5 years, I still wouldn't expect it to come back so soon. But like I'd also be interested to see like what their approach would be, because they sort of ended it, but sort of not, with like, because they could do like so many different tales of Timothy and keep continuing doing that. But the only thing is, it's just like where do you stop? Because you sort of gave yourself like 2 endings. Why would you sort of continue? But yeah, silhouette versions of Timothy action figures. That would be cool, but like I could just paint my my figures black already and then be like, oh yeah, this is that character. That'd be cool, but like that'd be like one of those things where like, I don't really see the need for. But like that'd be very creative. You can always just like, I don't know, you just like do like just one thing and just pack them with like all the accessories. What was the worst episode from 2003? Pretty sure we said that in last stream. It did have to be. I think it was Race for Glory, just because I didn't like thingy in it. I would call him Triple Threat. That's the only reason why. It wasn't. Yeah, but like it's sometimes I find it to be somewhat enjoyable, but that really depends on my mood. So yeah. Worst season. If you're going about 2000, okay, I'm gonna take your question because you didn't really say 2003 or 2012. But I'm gonna answer it from both versions. 2012 had to be season 5, not because I don't like it or anything, because I just think there are some like best like stories. It's just for like, as a final season, it's not really up to like what you'd really expect for like a final season, where they don't finish any storylines or wrap up story characters or anything like that. It sort of just does its own things for like 5 stories, and then just sort of forgets about, or then just sort of ends. So yeah, for 2003, ooh, either season 7 or either season 2, like those are meh episodes, like, or seasons. So like it could be better. Superman versus Timothy movie. I don't think there's really. I feel like Donnie maybe going again. There's. I think I've really come more down to the fact like if Donnie can come up with kryptonite, they come up with the kryptonite, then like Tails are one, but that really all comes down to it. So, but then that's all just. I don't think there'll be really much of a story to tell, because like you have like those characters there, and then there's gonna be like a big battle, but then is either like the Turtles win out luck or something, but then it was yeah, it'll be cool to see like Turtles and Superman cross over. But at the same time, I feel like it's gonna piss off a lot of people, just because they overthink. Also, then again, like what version of Superman Turtles do you do? I thought, and then or do you just do like original stuff and all that? So it'll be cool to see. It's just like Batman versus Timothy. Yeah, I feel like what worked with the Batman vs Timothy was for like they're actually equaled, and stuff like that. Whereas the Superman one, even though it's cool cool to have and all, it's just the like with the Superman one, there isn't like you could tell stories. I just don't think it could work that well. Like it's just gonna really annoy a lot of people. But like at the same time, it would just be like so cool to see all the characters. So like, if they did do that, they'll have to work on it heavily just so that like they don't annoy a lot of people and stuff like that. Out of all Timothy animated movies, what's your favorite 2007 Tales Forever? Just because one, it's 2003 Tales, but two, also the multiverse, and I just really enjoy that movie. If it wasn't for the fact that like, it had 2003 Tales in it, I'll still definitely have to say that yeah, it probably is my favorite movie like out like all Tale movies. It's because I feel like it's just so much fun to read this place into all like Toll cliches and everything like that. I just really think it really just, for the most part, shows off the Toll brand in like the best possible way, with like celebrating what's come before and stuff that could potentially come in the future and all that. Yeah. Junk. Oh, that runs a. Oh yeah, Junklantis. Now that's an episode. Yeah. That was That was something, that episode. It wasn't the worst by any means. It's just okay. Like that one is sort of a bit better with in terms of like Garbage Man, but at the same time, who really cares about Garbage Man? So, yikes. Like at least with the Garbage Man episode, like it was at least trying to tell an interesting story. However, the message that I was trying to get a point across was it was okay. It's just that I didn't go around it in the best possible way. Had they gone around it in a different way, where not using the garbage man to pick up homeless people, so that they can use them as slaves and all that, just because no one really notices the homeless people. That's like an interesting and good story to tell. Just like why are you using that character with that sort of story? Yeah, it's not the worst. It's just. Mm. Timothy 2007. Ooh, that's actually. Ooh, that's a hard question. Hmm. I want to go with 2007 just because that was one I watched the most, and But yeah, I think if I haven't watched more the Batman vs Timothy more, my opinion might be different. I enjoy Batman, but if I had like watched like if I enjoyed him more, and my opinion may be different as well there. But that really comes down to everything really. Imagine if they were in the Fast and Free show. Well, that's sort of odd, sort of like we'll like make like little references to them. But, like I don't think I would want them in there just because I feel like it would sort of just make everything a bit more silly, and because I know like 2003 is supposed to be more dark and serious and all that. So I appreciate that. So I appreciate that they really stuck to it with like only having like turtles and like a few other mutants in like season 4, but then going all out with the like fast forward because it's in the future. So I feel like it would have been cool to have like those like fan favorite characters in there, but at the same time, I feel like it's all just would have been like would have ruined in a way. Not really, but like it would miss like so it wouldn't be like what his vision or Pilar's vision was. So it'd be cool to have them. It would have been cool to have them in there. It's just that maybe it would have ruined it. I feel like maybe the best way you could have gone around it is possibly doing like what IW did, and where like well like the characters were like actual threats and stuff like that, instead of just being like gag or comedy characters. So it would have been cool to have them in there. I just don't think it would have worked with what they were with what they wanted to do and all that. I'm quite glad that it didn't go just because the fans want it, we had to give it to them and all that. So I'm glad that they stuck to what they knew best, and it worked out. And yeah, like I know, like I feel like if like the Beamrock stable like probably fit like every other version, just because like the audience they're trying to go for. But like the 2003 one, I really don't think it would have fit. Like, there's almost like saying like having like the 2003 Han and back Agent Bishop in like 2012. Even though it'd be cool to have them in like that, it's just for like tonally and stuff like that. It probably wouldn't fit because like Agent Bishop and the Han from 2003 show are like really dark and all that. So could possibly even be darker than like the 2012 Shredder. And when you're having like the villain 2012 Shredder supposed to be the big bad and all that as like the biggest threat, it's all to undermine how big of a threat he is. So you know what's my point from there. Are there any other reasons why April O'Neil movie wouldn't work? Well, one other thing, like not many people, it would be cool to have like an April O'Neil movie. It's just for, like, I think more the reason just comes down to like just like why, like it wouldn't be bad, but like when you have like, but when I'm not too sure the reason why, but I just don't think it would work. But like I know there'll be people out there that would want it. Yeah, like I'm not exactly too sure why, but I just don't know why. But I feel like it wouldn't work. But like, then again, that's just me. So like, I know if like you probably would want it. Yeah. Okay, what's next? Let's do the elbow pad thingies. Right color, yep. Okay, this little bit here. Okay, we're only at half an hour mark. Or about that. So doing pretty good for time actually. Really surprised how much we're getting done. Like, yeah, I didn't really think we would get this much done. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm happy about it. And yeah. Carl, do you want to see a April Forever movie? I'm not too sure if he's still in the chat because now he had to trying to find a job. So if he's not here, then ask me next week. He may be here then. Or maybe my voice alone was powerful enough to bring him back. I hardly doubt it, but like, you can never know. I think everyone Neil Forever movie would work. Okay. But yeah, but at the same time, I'm not exactly too sure like what like sort of story they could tell, because they do like, oh, she needs to say all tells, and they just make like the tells just look bad and like weak and pathetic. Cold no, okay, but I think it could work. It just really depends on like what story they will tell, and it would have to be a really good movie or really good strong story to make it. But also at the same time, I don't feel like they would just make a movie just solely on her. Like maybe in Carl, why? Okay. Maybe in the future if she get if she's like become popular. Even though she's like popular, she's not like turtle popular. That makes sense. Like even though she's like really recognizable, everyone really knows her. But if you was asked like someone, oh, would you prefer this over that? Like most people would definitely say they'll want like a turtle movie instead of a thing. It could be April 2003, 2012, and Rise. But that's not really the problem. No, that's not really the issue I have with it. It's just for like, what story would they tell? That's the only problem with it. If it's done right, then yes. Okay, yeah. But like, it just really just comes down to like what story. Because if it's be like, oh, well, they need to save the turtles, and this all makes the character or turtles look weak and not like doesn't really show them in the best possible light. But like, it really just depends on like what sort of story they go for. I think that's sort of the point I'm trying to get here. But like, it would be cool to have. Like, don't get me wrong. I wouldn't mind watching a April movie. It's just they need to get that story. Or they need to have like a really good reason why. If they don't have that, then like there's no point having them because, well, again, like it would just make the character or the other tall characters look bad. I mean, I guess like you could do. Oh well. I don't know, like maybe one of the Aprils is evil, but then why? I would much rather explore that universe than just that April. So it would be cool to see. I just think it really just depends on like the story they'll tell, and it had to be like for a really good reason why they're all teaming up, or yeah. But also at the same time, like 2012 one and like the April, 80s one, like it would be cool to see them, but like they don't really have much in common and all that because 2012 can actually fight, and 80s one can just get in the way and be the reason why the Aprils have to go after them. If at that point it'd be the story anyway. uh, mm. But yeah, like it wouldn't be the worst possible idea. I just feel like yeah, it'd be cool to see. Just feel like if just like one bit goes wrong, then everyone's just gonna merge it, like saying, "Oh, it's just gonna work and all that and all that." Yeah, it could be about all Aprils defending, defeating Shredder. Yeah, but the only problem is that it's like I'd much rather see the Turtles defeat the Shredder. I mean, like we saw that in 2014 movie where like April defeated more or less defeated Shredder. But yeah, I don't think like this is going to get all the Aprils come up and defeat Shredder. I'd just much rather see the Turtles fight Shredder than defeat him. But yeah, but also at the same time you got to think about like what version of Shredder as well. Everyone know me, Mary Jane Watson from the PS. That'll be cool, I guess. Like again, I don't really know what sort of story they could tell with that because there really wouldn't be much of a story. But again, it would be cool to see. It's just, yeah, I don't know. I'm still trying to get my head around like what sort of story they could tell for like an April O'Neil sort of movie and all that. Hmm. Yeah, I think it really just comes down to like what story they would want to tell, and like if it's done right, then it could work. But like that's a big if. And I don't think the Nickelodeon is going to be that or probably won't take that chance just yet with terms of like doing obscure movies with stuff like this. Like I know like Disney would probably do just like for the fun of it. Oh, I'll just do all the characters have a crossover because well they want to see it, so we're doing it. Yeah, I'll say like if this is like in any other like just like from any other like like company, then like yeah you probably would have had like a movie like that sort of like by now. But I think because they don't really take chances with terms of like what could go wrong, and it's understandable. So like you probably won't see it for quite a while, but like or even if they do it. Oh, Ninja Cheo. I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. Hello, hello. How are you? I hope you're doing good. I'm not too sure if you've been around before. Um, if you haven't, then welcome to your stream. Welcome to your channel. I hope you're doing good. If you have been on live stream before, welcome back. I'm not too sure. Either way, hello. How are you doing? Nandi. Well, how are you? I hope you're doing good. I hope you are enjoying the content and stuff like that. I do hope you stick around and yeah. Don't know what else to say. When it comes to like, first impressions, I'm probably the worst. or no, just talking to someone new. But yeah, hello. Yeah. I just hope you're doing good and hope. Yeah. If somebody makes a Michelle Joe movie, what would your reaction be? Would you enjoy it? I think. No, no. And I think code. What? Could you explain why you say no? You're not? Because I said a lot of stuff and yeah. If you just explain that, because I'm so confused. why you said that. Yeah. Yeah, the Michelle Jones movie. That'll be cool to see. The only problem is like it really depends on like what like type of story they are gonna tell. Because I'll be interested. I'll be interested. It just really comes down to like what story are you gonna tell for that character? Because I know that she has like a big like fan following and all that. So like, this was supposed to be set like between like No Way or Far From Home and no Endgame and Far From Home or Homecoming and Far From Home. And I'd be fine with that and like explain how Peter all of a sudden just got a crush with her. Then yeah, but like but if it's just set after No Way Home and it's all explain, oh she got memories back and all that, then yeah, no, it'll be cool to see, but besides from that, I just don't think it'll just ruin her story. But yeah, my reaction would go would go Bugs Bunny. Okay, I haven't seen the new Space Jam movie. I heard it was pretty okay and bad and stuff, so yeah, I might watch it, might not. I'd really see what other people's what other people think about it because like from what I've heard is quite bad, so yeah. But yeah. Any more questions? Because all the questions I've been asked so far have answered. So far, yeah. Except for the Ninja Cheo one. This is no, I don't know. If he's still here, can you please explain what you mean? I'm sort of confused. Yeah. What if it's set saying Far From Home, where Michelle Jones is not in the scenes? That could be her movie. So, someone tell no. What does what if it scenes in Far From Home where Michelle? No, that doesn't really. No, like I mean, like we more or less know what she's doing when she's not in the scenes and all that. So no, that just wouldn't work. Who's the worst and best Ninja Turtle? Ooh, okay, I'm gonna go from worst to best. Depending on the version, it could either be Donnie or Mikey for the worst, and then probably Leo and then Raph. But yeah. What's your like worst to best one and all that? No, Ninja Turtle worst and best is Mikey. Okay, yeah. Like for me, it really depends on the version. Like I don't think this has been so far. There's no version of Mikey which I would say is like my best. Worse, yeah. I feel like you all know my strong opinions on that answer. But yeah. I also didn't think about all the other turtles, like Jenica, Lita, Slash, Slash clones, other clone turtles, the April turtle. Yeah, we've got so many other turtles, but we'll just keep to the basics, shall we, for this little this little question. Yeah, we're getting through this quite quickly. I'm really surprised at that. What is the Michelle Jones movie had action? That's not what I'm trying to get at. It's just like it needs to have some sort of purpose. If it's just gonna like show oh well, or like all the scenes, or like things like she did during like another movie. Well, it's not really. Like let me like. Did I forget to draw the word? Oh yeah. Like there'd be like, oh god, like there'd be no reason to have that because like we already know what she does during the movies. I'd assume like maybe the best way to go around it is just to like show how Peter got his like how he got his crush um on MJ and all that. Like if you, I feel like that's like the best way. Or if anything, that's probably the only way you'll actually ruin a character because like saying it during like other movies and all that, and it's all just ruined the like character arc she went through and all that. Who will win? 2007 April, 2012 April. 2012, just because she had, or she has all the abilities, and stuff. I thought that was, yeah, no, like, yeah, no one. Okay, been going at 20 minutes. Pretty good so far. I feel like after this, we're probably going to need to do the skin tone and the colors as well for the specific versions of toes. That could be a bit annoying. Okay, come on. Yep, that's near perfect. Who will win? Oh, Leatherhead. Okay. 2003, 2012. Ooh. I'll probably say 2003 just because he roughly, well, 2003 one took the big fall in Exodus and he survived, whereas 2012 one didn't really show like what sort of pat or punches he could take and all that. Out of all the versions of the four Ninja Turtles, who would be the weakest? Donnie. Like he's lost. Like when he ever goes like do like battles between his brothers and all that, he's always the first one to get cartoon wise. Yeah, I still feel like it'd be Donnie just because like every time they do like battles, he's always the one to be taken out first. Like examples would be like Exodus, no, not Exodus, Big Brawl, stuff in like 2012 one. I think it's like Good, Bad, and Casey Jones. I think it was. So yeah, there's. Oh yeah. So like, probably Johnny probably is like the weakest, but like that's not because but that's only because he has. Well, that's only because he's better in other areas, not like you know what I mean. I don't need to explain myself. And, no, I'm talking about the 80s, 2003. Oh, weakest version. Probably 87. Like whatever way you present them, they are always weak. Yeah. Oh, Mogotri. Oh god, that. I don't mean. God, her name gets harder and harder every time to say it, but I'm sorry to offend you. But yeah, but welcome back. Long time no see. Welcome. I haven't seen you in a long time. Cool. Wow. Still not that the Avatar. Wow, it's been a long time. Wow. Well, I hope you've been. I hope you've been good and all that. Yeah. Wow, it's been quite a long time. Wow. It's really good to see you again. Wow. Michelle Jones could team up with Sam Raimi's and Jay in the Michael Jones. I don't think that would really happen just because there's no real way for them to get to each other. I guess the only possible way is maybe what's the name? The new Spider-Woman person. Don't know her name, but that one. Thought that may be the answer to that. It's been good. I've been, yeah, like I'm really signed off all my college work and don't have to go to college anymore, nearly. So I can't say that I am not happy. I am a bit on the moon that I don't have to go to college anymore. That's all. Thank you. Yeah, wow. Thanks. That means a lot. Where's that one? Timothy 2012 and Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse crossover. Do you think it will happen? Why not? I don't think it would happen just because I feel like if you're gonna do like a crossover between those two franchises, then you want to do it just between like one particular version of Tolls and stuff like that. So like keep having do like a multiverse thing within the crossover multiverse sort of thing. I don't think that would work, and this all wouldn't. I don't know. It wouldn't like it would take away from the big appeal from it all because like if you're gonna do like Spider-Man Noir with Miles Morales and Spider Gwen with like 2003 Leo and 2012 Mikey, I don't think that could work and all that. Oh no, 2012. Oh yeah, but still like either way, like doing like different versions of like Spider-Man characters. I still don't think that would work just because you want to keep the focus on just one particular version of all that. Sony and Nickelodeon will probably make a deal. I don't think they would. I mean, sure that crossover would be cool, but like I feel like they would probably want. If anything, they'll probably do like a deal with Marvel to do like a comic crossover. That's probably the best you would ever get from it. And then maybe you'll do a movie, but that's good. But that would take quite a while to even get, just because, well, everything really, because like every movie takes about like 2 years at the very least. So you'd have that movie like that'll take quite a while and all that. But yeah, like you're at least looking about 3 years at the minimum. 3 years is a minimum. But like if you're gonna, but like you'll probably get like a crossover with the comics in terms of Marvel and all that. They probably won't do Sony. They'll probably go through Marvel to get to do the comic rights and all that, and then they'll probably go to Sony afterwards. But even that's still a bit like, well, that's a bit iffy as well. And yeah, okay, can I get a little bit? Yeah, got it. Yeah, okay. Timothy 2012 and Rise of Timothy and Freeform. Do you think it will happen? I don't know what Freeform is. Let me quickly check what that is. Because once again, I don't exactly know what too much of it is. I don't know if it's like a streaming site or something. Let's quickly checking now. Let's have a little break, shall we? TV show. Oh, is this like a pirate website or something? Single drunk female. That's a great start to it. Okay, so this is. Let's see what sort of stuff they have. Well, they have a lot of TV shows. Oh, that's quite interesting. Freeform is a TV station. Okay, I know on Pluto TV, you can probably get that. Oh, damn it, oh, it's not in the UK. Oh well. Okay, that's quite interesting to know. But I already have the 2012 and the Rise and Pluto TV. Like, in fact, I think they're only exclusively airing 2012. Like every time I go on there, like they have 2012 on there. So yeah, let's just use that. Really, I would say. Oh, I was watching the other day. I was watching the Invasion episode. Oh my god, I forgot how good that episode was. Oh, there has been like top 3 episodes in 2012 show. Easily have to be Invasion, Vengeance is mine, I think it is called, and the Mutant Apocalypse story arc. they are amazing episodes. I can't exactly say which one I prefer more and all that, but oh boy, they are amazing. Yeah, I've really enjoyed those episodes. Those are probably like some of the standout episodes from the show, and yeah, they're probably like the ones which I really think about the most and all that. Oh boy, they're so good. I'll probably do need to watch more 2012, and I am planning on to just trying to actually like it as much as you guys do. What year do you want Control to come back? I'm not too sure. I mean, it would be cool to have them come back. It's just for like, personally, like those ones not really on my wish list of like ones to come back. I mean, it'd be cool to have them come back. Don't get me wrong and all that, but like, I think you're easily looking at least a couple more years. I wouldn't be surprised, like decades maybe. Just, but yeah, like I'm not too sure. Okay, anything? Oh, yep, there's a little bit of line here. Who will win 2003 Spin Tour 2012? Ooh. I want to go with 2012, but at the same time, I want to go with 2003. I feel like that will probably just come down to more the case of, again, like, who will get in the best, or getting the best sort of, like, punch first. Because like I was saying last week, if like certain characters, it really depends on like who gets the upper hand in like the situation. But Tora doesn't mean you're better, because like when you look at like Return to New York, when Splinter took down Han, even though like he's took like even took down Shredder, the Turtles, like even though he is taller, that doesn't necessarily mean he has the advantage. Yeah, it really just comes down to more skill, really, because I think that battle would just come more down to who has the upper advantage in like certain situations like battle and all that. I feel that may be the only answer to that sort of question. Yeah. Okay, is that? Oh no, I've got the blue bits of the sword here. Who will win 2003 Renette or 2012 Renette? I'll go with 2012, but that's because I've seen her more, like, fighting more. If it wasn't for that, then I don't know, like, she doesn't really fight too much, so if they were to get in a fight, then, oh well. Like, yeah, like, Renette isn't one for fighting, so, yeah. I also like how, like, the first thing to do with Renette, which is going to be a NECA one, is the one, and they screw up with, like, making it, giving her red clothes instead of blue. Like, he had one job, and he still managed to screw it up. I can't wait to buy buy the figure again, but this time in blue colors. Wow. Oh, that's gonna be so much fun, and can't wait to hear all the fandom outrage because of it. Thanks, NECA. Okay, nearly at the hour mark. That's pretty decent. Got most of it done at the very least. Quite surprised at that. In fact, we're quite close actually. Is it from like the skin color? I'll probably do the skin color and Wrath and the belt. Then I might do like weapons and stuff like later, and like the business and all that. Remember, you said 2007 2012 crossover won't work because they are two different characters. I said Mikey 2012, Mikey. No, I didn't. No, I didn't say that. No, what I meant is like is for like they had different tones. Like I know they had the same character. I mean, yeah, we could, but like tonally they're not. Tonally they're not the same. That's what I meant and all that. Let's go to so why aren't your messages popping up on the screen? Oh no, they're on my TV. I have them there. I'm not putting them on the screen just because if I do that, then just wasting time doing this when I could be doing this at a much faster rate. I do see messages. It's just I'm not putting them on the screen. Like if I was just do it where I wasn't doing anything, then yeah, I'll put them on the screen. But yeah, because I'm actually doing something, that's the reason why. Let's go Timothy thoughts. They look really interesting and do look like they like taking like inspiration from like 2003 Mirage and 2012. I do really like that, but the only problem is the price point. Oh god, I am not like $400 something like that. Even though the figures look cool, the price point ain't. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Like if they were much cheaper, then I would buy them. But because that's a stupid price point, no. But also at the same time, I wouldn't want to just have like those figures or just the 12. I would like them to go a bit more into the line. Like I thought Shredder might be a good one, as well as Splinter and Case. Oh, Casey would be a good one. Shredder would be another good one. I thought there'd be so many characters about the or so many good characters they could do, but with the price point, yeah, I'm sticking away from that line. But because they're only doing turtles, it's sort of like for me nowadays. I would much rather like go into a collector line for for like most characters instead of just doing like one-off characters and all that. Shredder or Galactus, which one do you prefer? Shredder because I've seen the most and all that. Yeah, I haven't really read anything called Galactus. When can you join your StreamYard? Soon, like I don't want to do it just yet because I don't know, like having people on it would be cool to have talking to people, but like no offense to you, but like with strangers who like even though I know you like we talk online and all that, I still don't know you personally and all that. So I'll be a bit hesitant to just like come like bring someone on or like would say something bad and all that, then I take the fall for it. So eventually one day, yes, we will do that. But as of right now, no. But like maybe one day. Like next week, I'm thinking maybe doing like a different type of live stream, like gaming one with like one of my friends, and you at least have like another person to talk to and all that. That won't be TMT, but like, well, you never know. So yeah, like maybe one day I'll consider having bringing someone else on, but that's just a big one day. So yeah, just one day. That's all you need to know. Just one day, eventually, hopefully, maybe. But yeah, like yeah, if it really just comes down to all those reasons. Also, I think I might get this raft done quite quickly as well. I feel like maybe. Do you want to get 2012 TMNT Revoltech figures? I am thinking about getting those. Because I said there's like a project coming up and all that, and it'd be hard for me to just find screenshots to draw to to trace images of from. So I might get like bootleg ones and all that, just so that I could just have more range of options in terms of poses and all that. So yeah, I feel like I will get them eventually. Just maybe this year or next year. Freaking Kung Fu Panda crossover. I feel like they're already doing that, aren't they? Like commercials or something. I don't know. I've watched something in those Nah. 2003 Robotech action figures. They would be cool. My only problem is that I don't really like Robotech. Even though I don't have any Robotech figures of my own, I just don't really like how like the big joints stick out and all that. But yeah, it'd be cool to have. Maybe not for the price tag though. Timothy and Teddy crossover. Oh, the thing is, I could actually do that because I got my like avatar thing. I could potentially do that. It's just for like, who would really want to watch that or stuff like that? It'll be interesting to do, but like, who would really want to watch me just be like, oh my god, I can't believe I'm in this universe. Wow, let's go defeat this bad guy because he is bad. Like, there'll be no real story. Like, it'll be interesting to see, but like, at the same time, it'll be like, wow, OMG, I can't believe I'm here. It'll be cool. I don't really know what sort of stories I could do, but that would be amazing to do. Timothy, can you make a video where the 2012 toes are with you? I've been thinking about doing like one of those sort of videos where like toes like hearing all that. I'll think about like, I don't know. That'd be like a really interesting video to do. Yeah. It would be cool to do. Just first of all, I need to show off my house or locations where I am and all that. That'd be cool to do. It'd be a lot of editing, but like, it might be interesting to do at the very least. I'll definitely take that into consideration in terms of potential videos to make. But yeah, like, that'd be cool to do. But then also I need to find the right clips. Yeah. I'll definitely think about it. I'm not making any promises, but that could potentially be a video, maybe. I'd love to see a 2012 and Kung Fu Panda movie. That would be quite cool to see. Do you love movies? I'll show you in Discord. Oh yeah, those ones. Yeah, watch them. They're pretty good. I'm probably the worst person to really ask about opinions and that stuff. And not because I didn't like them or anything. It's just like I didn't really understand too well what was going on. But like, yeah, they're pretty good and all that. Like maybe if you actually showed someone who actually watched or knew more about Chucky and all that, then yeah, they probably would have a better appreciation for it. For like, I mean, yeah, because like I don't really know like Chucky too well. I couldn't really give. Like, I didn't appreciate it that much. Like, not saying like it's bad or anything. It's just because I don't really know it too well. If that makes sense. Timothy from a fantasy world and you're from a real world. That's a pretty promise there. Yeah. Sadly, yes, there is. I don't know how I should feel about that. In fact, there actually is something like that there. That'd be cool. The only problem is like, what version of Timothy do I supposedly run into? I think that's like that's probably something I'll need to think about. Is like, what version? I know Baby Murder is going to go 2012. That could be quite interesting thing. Because everyone's. Oh no, I sort of want to make that video now. I was thinking about doing that like a few like last year when. Well, yeah, because I was thinking like editing, like doing like one of those ones like 2003 tales. Like I found like a good clip for it, like from the from True Strikes back part 1, where Johnny and Raph are in the living room or April's apartment when they start coming. I could potentially use that clip. It's just like try and edit that out of that scene and then put it into one of my clips. It's doable. Take a long time, but like it's doable. 2003. Okay, yeah, like, that could work. I feel like that one's more possible than 2012 because I actually know what clips to use and easier to possibly get out of episodes and all that. From the two movies, what rating would you give them? I'm pretty sure they gave you the ratings on the thing. Do you watch Disney Cars? No, I've heard stuff about it. I probably should watch it. Have you heard of Earthbound? No, unfortunately, I have not. Well, not yet, at the very least. But yeah, the cast thing, I probably will need to. What? With a friend, I am going through Disney movies, so eventually, yeah, I will get up to Cars and have fun with that movie. I'll give them 10 out of 10. I already gave you a rating on them. If you go back, see through the chat, you'll be able to find the ratings on them. That button. Okay, we could probably get Leo done within like the half an hour mark. It's just under half an hour mark now. Oh no! One glad thing about this thing is that I'm so glad I'm not doing this on MS Paint, just because if I did that, then I'd redo the whole thing over and over again. I can't wait for that to be so much fun, you know? Okay, where's that bit there? And yeah. Yeah. Anyone else have any questions? I'll just wait for someone to ask me some questions. Did you see the video where I sent you 2007, 2012 Leonardo? Yeah, well, you saw that before you sent that to me. So yeah, like I didn't watch it. I didn't watch it when you sent it to me, but I've watched it before you sent it to me. So yeah. At least with the light skin bit, that should be quite easy. Just whilst doing like paintbrush or that's all paint bucket thing. Do you want to know how I edit it? Yeah, I'm always quite interested in see how people make videos and all that. Because everyone has like their own distinct style to it, which is always quite cool because like everyone does it differently, and I do always find that quite interesting because like everyone does it differently. Like I know that I do my ones in a very quick way, so I'm pretty sure you probably put some time into it. Okay. Yeah, just a little bit here. Well, did I do this? You know, so that was putting that was giving this finger like touch. Yeah, well, I doubt anyone's gonna really care or remember the horrors I did to this little finger and all that. Okay, and yeah, that's done there. I used a background mover for the 2012 Leonardo, then I recorded a clip from 2007 movie containing 2007 Leo. That's quite cool. Yeah, wow. Because yeah, like well, I know that like, if I was to do like it really depends on like the type of video you're doing. It was a like one I did, or two I did today, or no, one I did today, which was one which came out on Friday. Then I never really put too much time into it, and yeah, like no one really cares about it too much. So yeah, just copy and paste like the same movie images over and over again until until like I don't want to use it anymore. But also, we're getting through Leo quite quickly now. I've got a feeling we'll probably finish Leo, then we may be able to get Raph done for the most part. Then things just like do last little touches on his legs and the weapons, and I think that one should be done. Anything else anyone want to say? Okay, we've got 20 minutes left of this stream, and then I'm done. Yeah, does anyone else have anything to say, or any other questions? Okay, well at least Leo's done. Now time for Raph. Yay. If not, then bye when. Well, bye, Carl. Hope to see you soon and stuff like that. Like I'm not so sure how long I'll keep this stream going now because it's all getting a bit dead. Yeah. You know, I've just finished this little head chest piece off, and then do you want me 2003 and 2012? Do you want 2003 and 2012 Leonardo? Do you want me 2003? I don't know what you mean by that. Okay, can you do something else in your life, in your live streams? Anything other than drawing? I would do that. But, next week I'm thinking of doing something different. I need to ask person, and maybe next week I might be doing a gaming live stream. But yeah, that's pretty. Yeah, like there was not really too much I could really do in my live streams, really, because I'm just going to start talking, and like, you know, it's not really too much. What else would I be doing really, other than just talking, really? So at least this way we're doing more, and you get to see something. I get to do something, you know. Yeah. But I don't think anyone else has I don't think anyone else has a problem with the drawing live streams. Just because, like, at least this way we're doing something, you get see something visually and all that. Yeah, this little the head bit will be the end of the stream. But yeah. Okay, this is going to come to the end of the live stream. I don't know if I didn't get all of it done, but I at least got a good majority of it done. If I didn't spend all, if I didn't like show that other thing at the beginning, then I probably would have got all of it done. But at least I got Leo done. So yeah, thank you everyone who showed up. Thank you, Kim Potter, Lil Sim, Kyle, Ninja KO. Yeah, thank you everyone who showed up. I do hope you enjoyed this. Stay tuned for Saturday for another motion comic and all that. But yeah, bye, awesome. Goodbye, yo. Bye.